Hello, once again, Star Wars and Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode, a very exciting episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. Why? Because whenever this little label shows up in a box, we know that we are going to be in for some awesome Star Warsy goodness. And I am very excited. And I debated waiting on this until maybe a little bit later because the summer's coming and there's a certain thing happening this summer that many people are talking about and are very excited about. But then I thought, but why should I do that when I can just display for you this. Yes, this goodness that is the Ahsoka. The Ahsoka not premium format, but deluxe figure from Hot Toys, delivered by Sideshow. And I am so excited. I can't wait to get this out. You know, it's funny. One of these days, it is my hope to be able to, again, I've talked about, there will come a day, folks, where I'm going to probably stop collecting. Why? Well, because I'm actually thinning out the collection to make room for, you know, the day where I'm not planning on moving anytime soon, but there may come a time where I do need to do that. And I don't want to have to lug everything you see here. So little by little, I've been having sales. So keep that in mind. A Star Wars sale is coming again, probably at the end of June. So keep your eyes and ears open. I'll give you more information on that as it develops. It was very successful last year, and I hope to do it again. Now, I don't put Hot Toys or Sideshow figures, not Hot Toys. I might consider one or two Sideshow figures to put out this time around. But when it comes to Hot Toys, no, those are the premium collection for those are the high-end items in my collection. They will stay with me for a while, most of them anyway. Like this one will stay, Ahsoka. I absolutely am in love with this just seeing the amazing photo art that they've put up on the front. Now I will say this. There's been a lot of talk ever since Rosario Dawson was announced that she was going to take over the role of Ahsoka from Ashley Eckstein, who provided the voice. And there has been a lot of chatter about that. I think the general consensus when Rosario made her debut in the episodes of The Mandalorian second season, I think that it was pretty much, debunked that she could not do as good of a job as Ashley Eckstein. I absolutely loved that many voiceover actors are, in fact, crossing over into playing the part, like Bo-Katan, Katie Sackhoff, for example, the new Mr. Mickelson. Is it Mads Mikkelsen? I forget. Is it Lars Mikkelsen or Lars Mikkelsen, who did the voice of Lars Mikkelsen, who did the voice of Thrawn, is now going to reprise that role. I love that. Okay, and don't get me wrong, I think it's great. But when it came to Ahsoka, Ashley Eckstein did a beautiful job, and she will always be Ahsoka to me. She will always be the birth of that character. But like many and most characters, they're not the owners of those characters, these actors. They are the custodians of these characters, and they pass them along, sometimes permanently, giving them to someone else, sometimes sharing the role, which I think Ashley is going to continue to do. I think we have not seen the last of animated Ahsoka, so therefore haven't seen the last of Ashley Eckstein. So, all right, but what I have here is, of course, the Ahsoka Tano figure. Again, beautiful, beautiful art. Oh, it's just gorgeous. They do such an amazing job of this. And, you could display the boxes, It's crazy. Obviously, they have opted to do the, Rosario Dawson. I mean, now that they have a live-action person here, it makes perfect sense to do that. This is an interesting box. This box is very different than what the boxes have been in the past. I'm just going to kind of stack everything over here at the moment. Hopefully not having them fall on me. Okay, and we've got again, more art here, and different poses. Here we had our great box art. And these realistic figures, it's like you'd swear Rosario Dawson posed for this, right? Same thing here, and then there is the figure. Okay, this is a very different setup. I want to be absolutely sure that I'm careful. Very different in how they box. Ooh, yeah, look at this. This is very different. It's got a little piece of foam inside here. Let me pull her out of the foam. Oh, I like this. I wonder if this is part of the whole plastic packaging thing, or if they just decided for a different way to do this. I don't know. It's a mystery. I'm sure somebody, if you know why, leave something in the comments so we know. Oh, this is just. I mean, even like look at the skin. The skin on here is just gorgeous. So, the posability is very different. I mean, look at that. I mean, honestly, it's just crazy. You know, some people talk about other companies like Gentle Giant and other companies yet still have made amazing statues and busts of these characters. And they look lifelike, they're amazing. But these 12-inch figures, which are by also in a way, comparatively priced, sometimes even cheaper, they just are unbelievable to me. They're just crazy. All right, let's see if I can get this to stand immediately. And I'm already loving the posability. Oh, put it over here. I'm already loving the posability of it. That's fantastic. Now, there are of course arms, and there are looks like there's 3 extra fists. And then it looks like you pull this away, and we have the rest. Oh, we have the user guide, which used to be on the side, and now the user guide is here. I'm going to let me put that here. DX20 and DX21. Ahsoka Tano. Oh, okay. So they show you different ways you can position their eyes. Yeah, I've seen this with Hot Toys. This is great. How you can angle things. That's cool. Different ways you can position. Doesn't look like there are any batteries. I don't think so. So there is a stand, of course. Now this is like all the rest of the stuff. Okay, so that's okay. Let me put that in here. All right, I love this stand has the kind of gravelly ground, and then there is of course. Ooh, this is cool. Is this? Ahsoka. Not exactly sure if this is like. I'll have to check it out here. Hold on, let me. Okay, now there are some lightsaber effects here they have, which I'm not a fan of. I don't really like the lightsaber choices for effects and stuff. Oh, what is this? Oh, it looks like there's a backdrop. Oh, this is cool. Okay, there's something different. You can actually, maybe I will use this. Oh, okay, now that makes sense. So you can actually set up a dynamic backdrop with it. We will try doing that. Okay. Now, I think. Oh, I see. Okay, it comes with it looks like a lantern, so she can sit with Grogu. But I think I'm gonna go with. Here's our stand. Once again, this one's back to the waist. Thank you, and once again, thank you for giving us the waist thing again. That always feels to me. Whoops. Except that whoops. Oh, don't pull on the braids. Okay. Okay, let me get this in here. Oh. Interesting. Looks like there might have been a little. Oh. Looks like. Well, that's a problem. There. It looks like the stand itself came unglued. So I'm gonna have to repair that, which I will do. Well, that's not fun, but it's okay. Let's get her set up now. I think I'm gonna have to do a grip change here. So let me She's right-handed, so that would be, that is left, that is right. Okay, so I have to, you know, once again, my least favorite thing, for those who've watched my channel, is taking off hands and replacing them with hands. Because there's always, like, such a... Come on. Alright, I think that worked. Okay. And I'm going to give her... I'm going to do one saber, and I'm going to drape the other. Okay. Okay, so we have that. We have her saber. Okay, good. I'm going to put her other hand back. All right. I am not going to do a light up saber, I've decided. But I am going to do the cloak. Because the cloak is part of the epicness of Ahsoka in the TV series. And it is what separates her from the movie. Or sorry, I shouldn't say the movie. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. It's what separates her from the cartoon version. She didn't really have... I mean, she had a cloak, but it wasn't the same idea. So... Okay. Now, does this thing... Did I screw this up? You know, I think I might have. Damn. Oh, it's a snap. Okay, never mind. Here it is. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like... My only beef, really, my only beef with Sideshow has been the fact that there are... I don't know if you can actually put this in front. You know, that's very interesting. I think I'm just going to do it. Oh. I'm going to do it like that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the only beef I have with it is the fact that there are always, like, questionable... tactics on how things are. Let me just make sure there's nothing in the user guide about the cloak. Does it look like... It looks like... Oh, yeah. Okay. Stand by. Stand by. Oh my goodness. It's like there's always a little bit of complicatedness to it, which is fine. I mean, you know, it's a great figure. It's a beautiful high-end figure, and you definitely want to have everything be... Oh, boxes, like, it takes half the time is just boxing. I won't finish that, but okay. Now, in order to do this correctly, sorry folks if this is graphic, but one has to pop her head off. Actually, it's probably good I did that because I got to remove this little piece of plastic. And then you need to... Oh, good. All right, so they did do some... It's funny because, like, my eyesight is struggling a little bit here, so... Okay, that I correct myself. That wasn't so bad. Well played, Hasbro. Well played. Okay. All right, so I don't have the stand fully running where I can actually, like, place her in the stand. But what I will do is just place her on the stand. And I'm assuming... Don't fall there, buddy. Don't fall. And this looks like it just kind of slides right here. And this looks like it's placed like that. And there you go. And there you have this amazing Ahsoka action figure. It's awesome. It's awesome. The look, the feel of the cloth. I mean, Hot Toys, you can't get any better. Please don't try, because the only way you're going to try to do it is by making it so detailed that even, I mean, it's true that when you have like actual props, like the actual physical props that you see from movies, they are so delicate sometimes that even just having the grease from your hands on it will cause it to get destroyed. I have had some sideshow figures that have been on display that have, started to come unglued and things, and I appreciate that, they're in here and it's not always the driest in the space that it should be. But at the same time, it is a very expensive figure. You would think that there would be some care taken into making sure that it actually can function. You know what I mean? That it can actually like be on display without it falling apart. So the more detail you add, the more that's going to be an issue. Same is true for these figures. But I got to tell you, I am loving this figure. This is so cool. I'm glad I got it. I don't purchase every Hot Toys as our. There is another one coming that I will unbox soon. But for now, we'll go with these two. We'll go with this one, and of the two. And there's a few more coming in the mail. But I'm very selective. I've kind of restricted myself to like 1, maybe 2 figures a year. So I have to really choose wisely. And this was a great choice. So that'll do it for this episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification, check out Red 5 Net content, and hit me up on Instagram and Twitter if you want to talk some more. Leave comments. I've been getting comments from older episodes, which is cool. Please continue to do that. I love interacting with anybody who's watching. Again, I'm not here to get huge amounts of viewers. I'm just here to share my love of the wars with anyone out there. So thanks so much for watching. Until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you. This is the way.